I've mostly used MIDIKalimba by plugging it into my computer and using software instruments in Logic Pro, my DAW. Ever since I started to think about the project, I felt that it would be nice if it could generate audio as well as MIDI. Kale also suggested this as a nice to have in his review. Synthesizing a monophonic sound is easy with a small microcontroller. Ether now does that. But realistic sounds with polyphony is a different matter, and I haven't gone very far down that road yet. One road I have gone down is building an MT32 emulator. This is a MIDI hat on a Raspberry Pi with Dale Winham's brilliant software, which doesn't just emulate the MT32, but General MIDI and whatever other sound fonts you care to install. Some of the instruments sound very good, particularly the percussive ones, which is relevant here. I love some of the fantasy sounds. And it's also possible to use the drum kit on channel 10, but it needs a little work in the firmware to make the most of that. The MT32 Pi handles polyphony and velocity. I believe there's configurable reverb too, but I haven't figured that out yet. I'd already built program change messages into MIDIKalimba, making it easy to switch instruments when using a module like this. The MT32 displays the sound group and instrument name when you change it, which is helpful. I happened to be reminded yesterday that it supports MIDI over USB. That makes it possible to use an MT32 Pi as a sound module for a MIDI controller like MIDIKalimba with a single USB lead for power and data. On top of that, the software will run on a newer Pi Zero, and the hat you need, if you only want to use MIDI over USB, is very simple. Here's an example which is available now for less than $20 plus shipping. There's an optional case too. So of course I'm designing my own Pi Zero hat, and I think as an external unit that's a great solution for a portable sound module for MIDIKalimba or any MIDI controller. You've already heard some of my favourite sounds. Here are some more from the MT32 and from General MIDI.